Professor K.D. Patil welcome you all for this object-oriented programming laboratory. Today we are going to write a program to demonstrate compile-time polymorphism. Already we have learned about the polymorphism, which is one of the most important principles of object-oriented programming. Polymorphism means more than one forms. A single entity can perform different roles at different instances. For example, if we consider a real-time example of a woman can perform different roles such as wife, mother, daughter, etc. at different instances. In the same way, an object of a class can perform different roles at different instances. There are different types of polymorphism such as compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Under the compile time polymorphism, we have two types such as function overloading and operator overloading. And under the runtime polymorphism, we have function overriding, which will also be considered as a virtual function. Today, we are going to focus on operator overloading concept, which is one of the type of compile time polymorphism. Here we are going to write a program in C++ to perform the addition and multiplication operations on two complex numbers using friend function and member function of class. If we talk about the complex numbers, then complex number has two parts such as a real part and the imaginary part. Here if we consider a complex number as A, then that complex number has a two part, that is the real part and the second one is the imaginary part. So if we consider two complex numbers as such as A and B, then we will have to accept those two complex numbers from the user, and each complex number will have the real part and the imaginary part. And if we want to perform the operations on those two complex numbers such as addition and multiplication, then real part will be added to the real part of the second complex number and imaginary part of the first complex number will be added with the imaginary part of the second complex number. And same case will be performed in case of the multiplication operation. So let us consider here we have A and B as a two complex numbers, okay, and I have A as a 2 plus 4i and I have B as a 3 plus let us consider 4i. So if I want to perform the addition operation on this A and B, so 2 will be added to 3 and 4i will be added to 4i. That means real part of A will be added to real part of B and imaginary part of A will be added to imaginary part of B. And result will be stored in the third complex number. Now let us focus on our program. Here I have a class as a complex in which I have two data members as a real and imaginary, which will be taken as the float data type. So this real will be focusing on the real part of a complex number and image will be focusing on the imaginary part of the complex number. Here in the public section, I have considered one default constructor, and in that default constructor, real and imaginary, both the data members are initialized to 0. Here we have one more data member function such as a getData, which will help us to take the input from the user. When I will take input as a first complex number from the user, I have to accept the real part and the imaginary part of the first complex number, and same getData function will be used to take the second complex number, which will also have the real part and the imaginary part. Next, I have one more member function here, that is a display function, which will help us to display the complete complex number in the form of real and imaginary part. So both the complex numbers will be displayed using this display function. Next we have two operator functions, because we are going to overload two different operators. First we are going to overload the multiplication operator and then we are going to overload the addition operator. This multiplication operator we are going to overload with the help of member function, and this addition operator we are going to overload with the help of friend function. As we have already discussed that binary operators or unary operators can be overloaded with the help of member functions as well as with the help of friend function. When we overload the operator with the help of member function, only one parameter we have to pass to this operator function, and when we overload the binary operator with the help of friend function, two parameters we have to pass to that friend function, because in case of member function, one value will be implicitly sent to this member function which we have accepted from the user, and second value we have to give explicitly. Okay, and in case of a friend function, both the values we have to pass explicitly, okay, which we have accepted from the user. Now let us go to the main function. Here we have created three objects such as C1, C2 and C3, which are of type complex, which are the objects of a class complex. With the help of C1, with the help of getData function, we are going to accept the first complex number, that will be our C1. So when I say C1, it will consist of two parts, that is one real part and second one will be the imaginary part. Second complex number I will accept from the user with the help of getData function again, and here I will have C2 as my second complex number, that will consist of real part and the imaginary part. And I will accept those two complex numbers from the user. With the help of display functions, both the complex numbers will be displayed on the screen. And after that I will perform the addition operation on these two complex numbers. Now, as we have discussed earlier, that we are going to perform this addition operation with the help of friend function. That means we are going to overload that plus operator with the help of friend function. So here C3 is equal to C1 plus C2. That means C1 will be my first complex number and C2 will be my second complex number. Here my operator function will be activated and my compiler will jump to this friend function. As we have already discussed that when we are going to take the help of a friend function to overload this plus operator, we have to pass two parameters. The first parameter will be my first complex number and the second parameter will be my second complex number. Here, if we use the friend function to overload the operator, the syntax will be the keyword friend followed by the return type. Okay, followed by the return type. Now the return type is a complex, followed by the operator, which is again a complex number. Sorry, which is our keyword. So the syntax will be friend followed by a return type, or you can consider as a followed by your name of a class, followed by the operator, which is again a keyword, because here we are considering it as an operator function. So operator will be the keyword which will be used, followed by the plus operator. Now this operator may get changed. You may have different operators, different binary operators which you want to overload, such as multiplication operator, plus operator, you have modulo operator, you have division operator and so on, followed by the parameters pass. Now here we are going to pass two parameters, that is A and B, because when we are overloading the binary operator with the help of friend function, we have to pass two operators and the arguments will be passed explicitly. The values will be passed explicitly. Here we have one more data member of a type complex, that is our class. So T will be our object which will help us to store the result. Now if I have A and B as a two complex numbers, so A dot real will be the real part of my first complex number and b dot real will be the real part of my second complex number. As we are going to take the help of the parameters passed to this operator function, a dot we are going to accept the real part of the first complex number such as a dot real. A is my object dot real part of that complex number, and b is the object and real part of that second complex number. In the same way, we are going to perform the addition on the imaginary part of two complex number. A dot image will be the imaginary part of first complex number, whereas b dot image will be the imaginary part of second complex number. Once the operation of real part will be performed, the result will be stored in t dot real, and in the same way result will be stored for imaginary part of the two complex number in t dot image, and that result will be displayed on the screen with the help of display function. Okay, so now if I consider here the first a as if I consider a as, here we have two complex numbers, for example 2 plus 4i and 3 plus 4i. So a will be 2 plus 4i and b will be 3 plus 4i. B will be 3 plus 4i. And how the addition will be performed? Addition will be 2 plus 3 and it will be stored into the t dot real for the real part, and for imaginary part it will be stored in t dot image, and addition will be performed as 4i plus 4i, and the result will be displayed with the help of the display function. Okay, that will be stored in C3 finally. Now let us move to the second operation, that is multiplication of two complex numbers. Here C1 and C2 will be my two complex numbers. Okay, and C1 will be multiplied with C2. When I will write like C1 multiplied by C2, and when I will overload that multiplication operator with the help of member function, it will be interpreted as C1 dot operator multiplied by C2. That means C1, that is the first complex number, that is the first object, will help us to activate this operator function. The moment I will write C1 multiplied by C2, which will be interpreted same as C1 dot operator multiplied by C2, here C1, the left hand side operand, will help me to activate the operator function. Okay, and so this value for C1 will be implicitly given to the operator function, and for C2 the values will be given explicitly to the operator function to perform the multiplication of C1 and C2. And hence, when we are overloading the operator with the help of member function and binary operator with the help of member function, only one parameter will be passed. If you observe this example, if you observe this diagram, here we have the operation of two complex numbers, that is an addition operation, but that addition operation is performed with the help of member function. Now if you observe C1 plus C2, okay, C1, as I told you, will be interpreted as C1 dot operator. So that C1 will help me to activate the operator function. So if you observe, this C1 will have the imaginary part and the real part, but it will not take any parameter. It will not take the help of any parameter to take the value from the user. These values of the real part and the imaginary part of C1, which help us to activate the operator function, will be implicitly sent to the operator function. But if you observe the second value, that is C2, the second complex number, that is C2, and the real part and the imaginary part of the second complex number of C2, okay, will be passed as a parameter to the operator function. Here we have a parameter as a C. So with the help of this parameter C, we are going to take the real part and the imaginary part of the second complex number. So if you want to take the real part and imaginary part of the second complex number for our operation, we have to take the help of this operator, which is object of a class complex. So we will write here as a c1.x and c.x and c.y. So we are going to take the help of a parameter which we have passed to this operator function. I hope you have understood that why we are going to take only one parameter while we are overloading the operator with the help of member function. Let me just revise it with the help of this operator function, our operator function. Here we are going to overload the operator multiplication here. The syntax will be complex, which is the name of my class, followed by the operator, which is our keyword, which will help us to understand that it is our operator function, followed by operator. Now here we are going to overload the multiplication operator followed by the parameter. Here we have passed only one parameter, that is C1, which is the object of class complex. Now this parameter we are going to pass, and this will help us to take the second complex number from the user, as the first complex number has already been taken implicitly. Okay, that first complex number is already been passed to this operator function implicitly, and so we are not going to take the help of operator to take the real part of a complex number as well, first complex number, as well as the imaginary part of a first complex number. Here also for multiplication, if you want to have the multiplication on two complex number, whenever I will use the first complex number, I will not take the help of a parameter which I have passed here as a C1. So this real will be the real part of the first complex number, and this imaginary will be the imaginary part of the first complex number. Whereas when I want to consider the second complex number real part and the imaginary part, I will take the help of parameter which I have passed. So I will write here as a C1 dot real, and for imaginary part I will write C1 dot imaginary. For real part I will here again write C1 dot real and C1 dot imaginary. So here a simple formula to perform the multiplication of two complex number has been used. You can refer that formula, you can search that formula, and you can refer that formula. So to calculate the real part of a complex number multiplication operation, we have to use this formula, and for imaginary operation we have to use this formula. Here I just want to tell you that try to understand the difference between the operator overloading with the help of member function and the friend function. When we are overloading the operator with the help of member function, we have to pass just one parameter, because one parameter is implicitly passed to this member function, which will be our first complex number, and second parameter will be passed as a second complex number, which will be passed as a explicitly, and which will take the help of this parameter which we have passed here. Whereas when we are overloading the operator with the help of friend function, we have to pass two parameters in case of a binary operator overloading, and those two parameters will be helpful to perform the addition of real part and to perform the addition of imaginary part of the two complex numbers. So I hope you have understood how to overload the operators. We have here overloaded here two different operators with the help of member function and the friend function. Once we have overloaded the multiplication operator with the help of member function, we will return the result as a C3, and that will be displayed on the screen. Okay, that result will be displayed on the screen. So that's it about the operator overloading program. Now let me just compile it and run it. To compile, let me use the function key F9. So the moment I will compile this program, if it is not able to compile properly, let me just use the keys. Okay, now I'm getting 0 errors and 0 warnings. So let me just execute that program. Let me just run that program. Now let me enter the real part of the first complex number, which we have considered here as 2. The imaginary part of the first complex number is 4. We have considered the A and B here. The real part of the second complex number is 3, and the real part, the imaginary part of the second complex number is 4. Okay, now let me enter. If you observe, I have two complex number as 2 plus 4i and 3 plus 4i. If you perform the addition, 3 plus 2 I will get 5 and 4 plus 4 I will get the addition as a 8i. So the complete addition will be 5 plus 8i here, and for the multiplication I will get the multiplication operation multiplication as a minus 10 plus 20i. You can tally this multiplication operation with the help of this formula. Okay, so that's it about the operator overloading, which is our third practical of object oriented programming laboratory. So please refer this video to understand practical number 3, which will help us to demonstrate and write a program for compile time polymorphism, and upload your write-up as well as your source code on the LMS. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.